Yeah, I'm in here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Alonzo J. Some call me Zoe, hence the name of the channel. And I really just wanted to use this platform to share my thoughts, my views, just my takes on life through my experiences and lessons I've learned. And I just want to share all this with y'all. So I'm going to be on here. I'm going to be pouring out my heart, sharing with y'all some of the things I've experienced. And it's just an open forum, man. Anything y'all want to talk about, talk to me. I talk back. But just a little bit about me. I'm 33 years old. I'm a black man hailing from Atlanta, Georgia, ATL, Georgia. And I'm a father, a husband, a son, a brother, a cousin, nephew, all that. And I really just wanted to share this journey called life with y'all. And so there's several principles that I try to live my life by. I do live my life by. Number one is going to be my faith, which is my walk with God. You know, God is my foundation. Christ is my foundation. I don't always get it right. Hell no, definitely I don't always get it right. Like, what? Like, Lord knows I don't always get it right. But at the end of the day, that's what I always come back to. That's what I try to base my decisions off of with my relationship with Christ, and I believe in the Bible. And number two is going to be my family, being a leader in my household. You know, I'm married I have my wife, and I have my son, and trying to be an example for them. And then number three is going to be fulfillment. Finding your purpose and then walking in it, which is what I really want to help you do as well. And I hope this channel adds value. I hope you get inspired. I hope you gain something from it, and not just gain it, but actually use it and apply it to your own life and share it with others. And so the older I've gotten, the more this walking in purpose and fulfilling the calling that's on my life, I've really started to take that more seriously. And it's been like this constant prick, like just, you know, you need to do it. You know, you need to do it. You know, you need to do it. Like, this ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. And it's like, it's been just steering me and navigating me to this point. And I've been dragging my feet. I've been known I should have done this a long time ago with getting my voice out there and shooting content. I just haven't done it for one reason, this, that, and the third. It really doesn't matter. We're here now. And so I just find it funny how, you know, when I was growing up, when I was younger, all I ever heard was go to school, get an education, that way you can get a good job, and that way you'll be successful, right? And that was the definition of success, having a good paying job, making six figures. That was like the ruler of how we measured how successful you were, for some people at least. And so, dare I say, hell, the majority of people really, because that's really what you're taught. There's not really a whole lot of classes and figuring out what your calling is and what you were designed to do, what your gifts are, and how can you use them and share them with the world, and let alone monetize it so you can make a living. Like, there's not what class is that? I didn't have a class like that when I was all the years I was in school. I didn't have not one class like that. So, you know, but it's something that we all have. Like, every single person has something that they're supposed to be doing, whether that's in your career or something that you want to do on the side. We all have a calling on our lives, and we all have gifts that we have to use. And you know, ultimately for me, I believe it's to glorify God. But whatever your belief system is, you know, you still have your part to play. and you still have a gift. You're talented in a multitude of ways. Some of you are, and you're still trying to figure out exactly how to use them, where to leverage them at, because it's not really clear. Maybe it's not really aligned into your career or the job path that you thought it was going to be. And so you're like in conflict, this inner turmoil, like tug of war. Like, you're not the only one that's going through that. A lot of people are really going through that. And I don't feel like a lot of people really talk about it. But it's real. It's real because you get to where you're trying to balance. You got responsibilities, you got duties, you got kids to feed, you got formula to buy, right? You got a roof to pay over your head. Hey, man, everybody got bills. Everybody got bills. So you may still be in the figuring out process of exactly how to use that, and then definitely how you get paid from it. But let alone, we'll tackle that for a later time. But really what I wanted to just address is, even though the focus growing up was to get an education and get a good job, I don't fault my parents, or I don't fault my upbringing for the reason as to why that was. I feel like, and I've been seeing this a lot too, that us as millennials, man, we blame our parents for a lot of things that we didn't get. Like, can we just stop blaming our parents for things that they didn't give us? Like, we have to stop blaming the previous generation for things that they did or didn't do for us, right? Like, they did the best that they could do with what they had and what they knew at the time, right? Like, they went through things that, thank God, we don't have to go through today. And the generation before them, it was the same thing, right? They had way less technology, way less education, and they did the best that they could with the circumstances that they had, right? Like, they were dealing with racial equality. They were dealing with trying to get better education, trying to get better jobs, things that we today just take for granted. The access that we have, all of the Jim Crow laws that have been abolished now, like we really are standing on the shoulders of giants, and I think we just overlook that and take that for granted sometimes. I think about like the Great Resignation, like that we just had 2021, and how you had millennials leaving good, great paying jobs, like 6-figure jobs. They were just walking away from, like, I'm done. I'm good. About to start my own business. And that's a blessing though, because not everybody's able to do that. But the fact that they had they had the courage and they had the audacity to even do something like that is just a testament of all the work that the previous generations that did to put us in positions to do that. Like my grandfather, even my mom and dad, like leaving a 6-figure job to do what now? Boy, you done lost your mind. Like that conversation wouldn't have gone over well. But we now have the ability to do that, right? So let's just keep everything in perspective, man. I mean, they were fighting battles of just trying to get a seat at the table, right? Let alone have money to get the meal, right? Where we come along, we're having conversations on how to buy a table, right? Like, I want my own table. We're talking about ownership here, right? And so we're in a position nowadays to do stuff like that. So let's just keep that all in perspective and ease up on that with the blaming and what I did get, what they didn't do, what they did do. Like, we gotta let that go. We gotta move on. The other thing I wanted to talk about is, man, I don't know if y'all see this too, but like, it's like this big divide of like male and female and like genders. It's like you've got the red pill, and then you got the pick-me's, and then you got the independent women, and then you got the you got the masculine energy versus the feminine energy. You got women trying to tell men how to be men, and men trying to tell women how to be women, but no one's listening to each other. And I find that funny because we got Instagram, we got Facebook, we got TikTok, hell, we got FaceTime, we got all these different ways to stay connected, yet we're more divided than ever before. Like, why is that? Like, there's something that we're missing here. It's like we're drowning in knowledge, but we're starving in wisdom. Because we have so many different things at our fingertips, and I just feel like we're not using them to our advantage to come together, especially as people. But I'm gonna cover that. That's the topic for a whole another video, man. If you've enjoyed what you've seen so far, you've enjoyed this video, you got something from it, man, share it with somebody. Do me a huge favor. Can you hit the thumbs up, hit that like button? It does me a big help. And then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss the next video drop. We're going to be covering a whole lot on this channel, and I'm so excited to have you guys here on this journey. Again, my name is Alonzo J. Some call me Zoe. You can call me Zoe. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. God bless.